Welcome to Memento Video with Manny Rico. Listening to My Jesus, Khalil. This is My Jesus. This is Khalil. To be honest, like, when someone's like, oh, like, I don't like her, I genuinely kind of distrust you. Like, like, there's just something that in my head where I'm just like, oh, that's not, like, this is Kalila. Also, happy fall. I feel like this is the most, hold on. I kind of just wanted you to see my hair because I've been kind of growing it out. I do need to get a haircut, but I also love when, like, clashing Erica Clash. Oh, Dragula. I got my friends into Dragula. Well, I got Angel into Dragula because, like, Dragula's life. Dragula is Madre Arriba Satanás. Speaking of Satanás, happy rapture. I thought it was Taco Tuesday. No, bitch. Apparently, all the fucking conservatives are going to heaven because Jesus is coming down with Charlie Kirk and he's gonna, like, take them with him. And I'm just kind of gagged because it's like, what makes you think that you're gonna go with Jesus? Like, like, you don't give a fuck about kids in Palestine dying, or do you care about... You don't even recognize trans people as God's children, yet you're like, me. I'm the one. The only one. How does that song go? Off of Renaissance. Cut in the feminine way. Cut in the feminine way. Cut in the feminine way. Cut. I love Beyonce. Love Beyonce. Also, my hair. I went swimming earlier today because it's raining today, and I love the rain. Like, there's one thing that I love, and it's the rain. Like, In the Rain by Addison Rae. Like, In the Rain that Drew Barrymore. Excuse me. That Drew Barrymore meme. But I went swimming for the first time in, like, this whole year because I got my ears pierced, and they were like, you can't swim, love. I was like, I kind of gagged, but then I was like, it's fine, it's whatever. And so I needed to switch from my gym, first of all, because, like, that gym was kind of, you know, like, you just need a different vibe. So I went to my favorite, like, it's a very Mexican gym. Okay, I don't know why I say that, because something happened because we're in my Gente Latina yesterday. Like, I didn't see no one, but today I also didn't see, like, a lot of my gente, and I was just like, okay, where are all the cute boys? I was like, where are all the cute boys? Usually, like, that Vasa attracts all of the cute boys, but I don't know, maybe they were busy, I don't know. So I went swimming. Well, okay, so I've been having really bad body dysmorphia, like, these past couple of days, and it's mainly been because I've been eating a shit ton of bread and cheese, and it's like, it's not my fault because I think we should allow ourselves to eat whatever we desire, and, like, you know, although I am, like, vegan-esque, I feel like that cheese was just so yummy. And also, like, I had my friends over, and it's like, we had to eat, hello, but it's a bad thing because if I'm, like, the type of person that if there are snacks, sorry, it's been raining, and I haven't been taking a nap, but I will a little bit later. And I'm the type of person that if there's snacks, I'm going to eat those bitches. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm going to finish the bag, or, like, I'm going to eat them. Like that's, like, babe, I don't have self-control. Like, which is something that I feel that comes with age. Like, self-control most definitely comes with age. Speaking of age, I watched 13 Going on 30, which is it's kind of those movies that I low-key sometimes avoid because I'm just like, oh, like, it's like a comedy, or like it's not a horror. Like, I'm just a horror person. Like, I just like the spooky shit. Like, I just love the spooky shit. And I feel like there's like a lot of scary movies, and I feel like I've kind of, like, the plot now, I'm kind of like, okay, like, I kind of know what's happening. So if you have any scary movie recommendations, please let me know, because I'm so down, especially with, like, September, October, the fall. I'm not, like, a Christmas person, so it's like, I'm still gonna celebrate Christmas through I'm still gonna celebrate Halloween through Christmas, but I want to. Okay, so my Aquarius ass. I have to figure out a way for me to celebrate Christmas in my way, because it's like I'm obviously not going to do a Christian Christmas because I'm not Christian, and I'm also not going to, like, I'm also not going to do like a very pagan holiday because I'm not, like, I don't give a fuck, and I also kind of don't really I don't really know the traditions because I've never done any of the traditions. So I have to invent my own form of Christmas, which I'm very excited, and it's very like Aquarian Manarika vibe. Like, of course this bitch is gonna do that. But I'm very excited in case like my friends invite me to their Christmas stuff. like like I'm very excited because it's like if they do, like, that'll be so fun. Or like if we have our own like Friendsgiving, and like a little, like, I want to do a Secret Santa for sure because I love gift giving. I'd say like I am a good gift giver because I'm a little bit I'd say I'm very like I'm like aware of like what my friends are into, or like I kind of remember what they're into, or like I can kind of envision what they'd like. So I'm very excited about that because it gives me like I can practice that love language, because in all reality, like, some people do lean towards one love language, but we can all like practice all of them. And so I'm going to practice my gift giving one. I want to the one that I try to practice the most is like quality time, or sometimes even like communication, because I feel like one of my really bad habits is my detachment, or like my level of detachment. Like, for example, today, no, not today, I I ate a little bit of mushrooms, and well, we went on a trip this weekend, and one thing that I really realized was that I usually like they kind of make you feel like you're out of your body, and everything is like a wave or an ocean, and your mind kind of makes you feel like, and like a form of like ego death, or also like just stepping outside of your body. And for me, I felt like just like a floating butterfly, but also love is like a butterfly. Dun, dun, dun. I love listening to Dolly Parton when it's like raining or cold, because she just like kind of gives me that like warmth. I don't know, like she gives me like warmth. Like The Grass is Blue automatically makes me feel warm. Or also Summer Walker. Summer Walker makes me feel really warm, which wait, oh my god, you guys, wait, I don't know, I don't know why I haven't even brought, I don't know why I have not even I love. I'm sorry, but like I love Cardi. Like I loved her new album. I think it's like it was worth the wait, and also it's like just for me, I love like seeing how she interacts with people, and I love hearing what comes out of her mouth, because she is just a really like, I don't know, like she's so interesting to me. Like there's just people, or like there's celebrities, or there's just like public figures that I'm really into hearing what they have to say, because I'm like, I just love hearing your takes. Like I love hearing a bad bitch take. Like, yes, please tell me what you think. But 13 Going on 30 was a really like cute ass movie to me, because it makes you like realize that like kindness will take you a really long way, and like there is really no need to be mean to people, which is kind of like one of my biggest things. And I also feel like it's kind of like a big Gen Z thing of like, be nice, except except the Charlie Kirk Gen Z bitches, because I don't think what he practiced was any form of nice or any form of kindness. So if you're automatically like putting this person up on a pedestal, it makes me realize that like, oh, you think the same way, or like, oh, you feel the same way, and that's not nice. Like he was never nice to my community. He was never nice to people that look like me. He was never nice to trans people. Like there was never nothing nice. Like fucking bitch, I'm not nice. I'm on my fuck you shit, bitch. I'm done being nice. I love Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my god, my other favorite Aquarius. Wait, did I do my intro? Welcome to Memento Every Day with Manny Rico. I'm your Aquarian, vegan-esque host, because I say vegan-esque because I've had cheese in the past like week, and you know, like I hate that for me, but YOLO. YOLO. Also, like the rapture, like I thought I was gonna be raptured. I was like, you guys, like they're gonna take me like Arianki, like it takes two. I love Supernatural, but they didn't take me, y'all. I'm still here, which thank God, because to be honest, like living eternity with like conservative bitches, I would kind of like, I would have a really bad day, to be honest. Like where's RuPaul? Where is Kalila? Like where's Pamela? Like where's fucking like, you know, like where are my gay bitches at? Like like I would not want to, like, for example, in my parents' religion, it's like, oh, like we're gonna live eternity with like our whole church, and we're gonna like convert everyone to like what they believe in, and I'm like spending eternity with like the people, like at being 14, 15, being like spending eternity with people from that church would literally be my own personal hell. And I'm not even joking. Like I'm not joking. I'm not Joey King. And so I was just like, oh, like that's not. So that's kind of like when I started realizing that this shit was a hoax. Like I was like, oh, something's up. Like something's fishy. And it's not. I was gonna say something, never mind. So I was like, something is so up, and like there's just no, like the way that you explain the afterlife and the way that you explain like living for eternity just sounds like bogus to me, because everything else that you've told me before of like being homosexual, or you know, being masturbating, or like worldly people, or like how you view the world, it all just is kind of false. Like it's not real. And so I'm like, what makes me believe this? Like I don't have faith in this. Like they don't have faith in me, so why would I have faith in you? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. So I always grew up being told like, oh, faith saves, and like, you know, having faith and following the rules of this Bible that we've translated to our convenience is what's going to save you, actually. And in all reality, like that's not true. for me, because what you believe in might be what happens for you, but for me, I don't believe in this, so am I not going to be saved? And it was a really hard question that I would always ask myself growing up, being like 15, 16, 17, 18. Like, those were the years where I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't believe in this, but this is all that I've kind of grew up believing. So I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'm atheist, right? Like, I don't have a faith system. And so I just started living life as it goes. And I kind of started realizing that I kind of just believe in myself, but I also have a really big, like, I would say that I have a really beautiful relationship with like the moon, or like the universe, in the way of like, there has been a lot of times where I've written a letter every new moon or every full moon, and I've been talking to the moon, being like, I love that Bruno Mars song, Talking to the Moon. I love Bruno Mars. Anyways, okay. Also, we have to stand with the Filipinas. Sophia. I love Sophia Bretman. Like, Bruno Mars, like Biba Doobie, like we have, like we need to free, like we need to protest, like Congo, we need to free Congo, we need to also free Palestine, Avi, and Annie, I'm the shit. I love Cat's Eye. I think like my favorite group is like Cat's Eye and New Jeans. They're like New Jeans. Like I love right now my well, okay, so it's always gonna be Minji, like always. Like I'm sorry, but I'm a Minji girl. Like I love Minji. Well, first it started with Hyam, right? And then I kind of went to Minji. I was like, oh my god, because I saw her in that Nike like sweat thing, and her I love when bitches put on like a sweatband and their hair is like whoa. That's like, it kind of makes me gag out every single time. So always a Minji girl, but Hayden, I genuinely like, oh my god, there's this video where she has really curly hair and she's just like dancing or shit. I just love all of them. Like love New Jeans, but New Jeans never dies. Anyways, I just grew up with like that mentality of like, okay, well, you tell me that this is the only, because when you grow up religious, like they're like, this is the only reality. Like if I were to have kids, well, when I have kids, I'm going to raise them agnostic, just because I think there is something beautiful to grasp from every single thing. But in all reality, organized religion is just, you know, the patriarchy and control. So it's like, that's not tea, girl. But I feel like faith plays a really, really big part in how strong or how strong you fight for certain things, or how strong you pray, and like I feel like faith gives, for example, my mom, her faith, her religion doesn't allow her to get blood transfusions. So she strongly is against getting a blood transfusion. And to be honest, like a blood transfusion would save her life. And she's been in three situations this past like 2 years where she has to go to the hospital because her blood is so low. And she's had therapy and she's had iron build, whatever, because she truly believes that God does not want her to get blood transfusions, which everyone is entitled to have their own faith and everyone is entitled to believe what they believe in. But sometimes when it's such a thing where it's been translated so many times, I feel like things can be lost in translation and also added for your certain control. And I feel like them also changing the rules of their Bible as they go is kind of bogus and very preposterous to me, because aren't you supposed to be following like exactly what this says? And it makes me really angry when bitches want to use the Bible in their argument, especially conservative bitches want to use the Bible in their arguments, and they'll say how God doesn't want people to be gay, or how God doesn't want you to abort, or how God doesn't allow divorce in marriage, or how God makes man the leader of the house. I feel like there's a certain special place in hell for people who are misogynistic and homophobic and base all of that off on like certain chapters in the Bible, because in all reality it also tells you to not eat shrimp, and it also tells you to it gives you like really crazy like rules that you pick and choose. So for me, it's like, I think there are people who have such a strong faith that it really just allows them to fight, and it allows them to like really push and like, you know, have some form of like morale. Maybe I've experienced that with my mother, and I think my mother's one of the strongest person alive. Like she's one of the strongest human beings alive that I know, and it's because of her, and it's also because of her doctors and science, but it's also because my mom has been able to fight. But I've had conversations with my mom recently about this. Like, she always brings up God. She always brings up how God has saved her, how God has helped her, blah blah blah. And in a way, I think like yeah, sure, I don't know, because I don't know, man. I guess these ass shots were out. Like, I truly do think that there is some form of higher being that kind of looks over us, or kind of like puts certain things in place for us to, like, you know, there, like, not everything happens for a reason, but I do genuinely think that some things need to happen for another thing to develop. Like, you have to, like, get fired, or you have to meet this person, or you have to go dance this song, or you have to go do this in order for all of, like, I genuinely do think there is some form of butterfly effect. But with my mom, it's she genuinely believes that her faith has saved her from dying, because she hasn't, like, because she just has a strong connection with God. And that's very beautiful to me. I think I commend that a lot, and I admire that a lot, because having a faith system and having, like standing up for something when all of the doctors are like, no, like, you need blood, or like blah blah blah, and her being like, no, like, my God does not allow that. I really admire her loyalty, and I really admire how just strong, and how she stands so, like, so strongly for this God that is kind of killing her slowly. And it kind of is very silly, because the I feel like in situations like this where you can tell that this shit is man-made, it's kind of like, wow, this God that you are literally dying for, this God that was made by 4 white men up in New York. Like, it's really baffling to me, but it also really amazes me how life is so short, and she decides to strengthen her faith and to strengthen her belief system. And if anything, I think that's really, really commendable, and it's really, really beautiful to see and witness. But at times when I see that it's also very homophobic and very transphobic, and just, you don't believe that I'm real, you believe that I'm a sin, that's kind of where I draw the line, because, or at least that's where I draw my personal boundary, because you're kind of like dismissing my existence, and that's not cool. And I feel like that tends to happen a lot to young gay people and young trans people. Like, child affirming care saves lives, and they're totally against that. Well, conservatives are also as well. Well, I feel like my mom's religion is conservative, but they're just against trans youth. They're against all of this, and it's so heartbreaking experiencing firsthand, like, not being accepted, or not being fully, you know, unconditionally loved. And I think it's taken me a while to, like, for me to even unconditionally love my religious family members, because it just makes you feel like you're not loved how other people are loved just because of the way you were born. Like, bitches really need to stop and think, and critically think, and say, oh, this really doesn't make sense. Like, this shit sounds stupid. And I respect to a certain point, because I feel like everyone needs to have their faith. Like, I believe in myself. I believe that I can create choices. I can make choices that will ultimately either bring me a better future, or bring me good karma or bad karma. And all of that kind of also depends on the universe. So that's kind of like where my belief system lands, is the universe, but we're also part of the universe. So it all kind of comes back in a circle to me. I don't necessarily believe in men. Like, genuinely, fuck men. I genuinely don't. I like the biggest ick, and the biggest like it just makes me really, really mad, is when men are like, I'm the head of the household, or like, I make the decisions, when you're like in a marriage. Or no, like, that's disgusting to me. And it's really interesting, because my mom was the one that made the decisions in the family. So I think that's kind of why I'm that way, because it's like, my mom, girl, like, my dad was kind of like a mandilon. Like, sorry, like, my mom was the one that decided. Like, I think that's I think women are smarter. Like, women are smarter, women think better. Like, there's just nothing in this world that would make me be like, yeah, like, men rule. Like, what the fuck? Like, if people with a uterus wanted to destroy worlds, they would literally just stop having babies and Earth will die as we know it. Like, people who don't, I don't know, like, misogyny and homophobia go hand in hand. So people like that really deserve to die, in my opinion, because you're a bad seed on this earth. And okay, like 13 going on 30, it was kind of like eye-opening with like second chances or like changing. And although there are people who deserve to change or who can change because people have changed, some people don't. And speaking of that, I had a dream of my ex. I had a dream of my ex, you guys, last night. And it was really crazy because I woke up and I was feeling like how vivid that dream was. And I genuinely like like I've been thinking a lot. I love that Tyler song. But I've just been thinking a lot of like him, and I've been playing Lana Del Rey. I've been playing Lanita. Usually the Grants. I love Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard? I love that album, but like the Grants where she's like, wait, how does it go? She's like, so you think there's, I don't know how it goes, but you know the song. I just love that album, or Let the Light, like, okay, I kind of love it because in a way it reminds me of him. I sound fucking crazy, but it's not my fault that I had a dream. And like, I feel like for me, I am, I'm a double Scorpio, so I am like a romantic, or I am, always missing a bitch. Like, I'm always missing someone. But I feel like my Aquarius kind of makes me really detached, and it makes me view things from like a bird's eye view, which I genuinely really love and appreciate. At times it can make me an asshole, or like it can make me like a really dry or a cold person, or aloof. Is aloof the right word? Hey Siri. Hold on. Hey Siri, what's the definition of aloof? Also, look at my home screen.
Aloof means not friendly or forthcoming, cool and distant.
Aloof. Look at my home screen. My lock screen. It's New Jeans and it's the 3D. Anyways, free Congo. But aloof. I feel like I come off as a little bit aloof at times, and I have to blame my Aquarius for that. I'm sorry, but I don't know, man. I just feel like for me, I don't want to, like, I don't go back to exes. Like, that's not me. Like, I'm not going back to an ex, but I will kind of yearn, and I will kind of like, if I have a dream about you, I'm gonna think about you throughout the day. Like, it's raining, I'm sorry, I'm gonna play Lenita, I'm gonna roll a blunt, and that's gonna be it. But we will move on. Like, we will move on. Like, I feel like there's so much more people to see and more people to kiss and more feelings to feel than going back to a feeling that you've already felt. Like, just journal about it, feel it, move on. Because, okay, so in the dream, we kind of had closure at a party, and we haven't talked since I broke up with him, and he's always reached out to me to like talk or like to get some form of closure, I guess, by Kalila. And like what are we gonna talk about? Like, I'm sorry, like, you were just, like, you literally were just like, you were kind of like me, like, you were kind of detached, and you fucked up my nervous system, and like, you didn't talk to me for weeks in between. Like, what are you gonna say? But if we're dancing at the club, like, that is so different. Like, we don't need to talk at the club. To put your body on me. Is that Sarah Larson? No, is that your Lloyd? I don't know who that is. To put your body on. Okay, anyways. I hope the rapture didn't get y'all. I love you so, so, so much. Please practice what brings you peace, what brings you happiness, with what, like, sit with yourself and realize, okay, if I were to ask someone or if I were to pray, like, what would it be to? Like, don't limit yourself to what organized religion has told you, because the universe and there's like a vast, like, so many ways that you can practice your faith. Meditation, journaling, yourself, showering, like, anyways, love you. Goodbye.